This is Goku's son, DBZ, and welcome back for a new 10 best or top 10 list. Today, I'm going to be, of games so far that I personally played, these are going to be 10 PS4 games I highly recommend you check out that I personally played, and I can attest to. Now, there will be some multi-platform games, not just exclusives. The games overall I've enjoyed so far on the PS4 this year, being my first year with one. With that said, we'll see once I try them in the future, we'll see how Star Wars Battlefront matches up, as well as games like Bloodborne, which I also will be trying in the future, as well as a few other games I've picked up recently, like Assassin's Creed Origins, The Last Guardian, and games like that. We'll see how they rank once I do try them. But here are the ones so far that I've tried I highly recommend. At number 10, now mind you, some of these are going to be HD collections, of course. First, actually, I'll give you two honorable mentions. And that is, first we have, of course, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's just an HD re-release, but I will say about this game that if you're wanting good net play and playing people online, you're better off going with the re-release, because the netcoding is far superior versus the PlayStation 3 version. Netcoding absolutely sucks. There is still slowdown, but the PS4 is far better online play-wise. So if you're playing this, I recommend you get this, since it's in 1080p, 60 frames per second, as well as good netcoding, much better than the old version. This is definitely the way to go, and you can get for about 20 bucks brand new, so it's definitely worth it. Second honorable mention is a game I haven't played too much of, which is why it's an honorable mention. But I have enjoyed it, though I'm not the biggest Campfires fan. I will say, I know a lot of people that do appreciate and are real hardcore players of this series, hands down. So if definitely you enjoy good classic 2D style fighting with 3D or 2.5D, if you will, if you enjoy that and enjoy solid game mechanics, you're definitely going to enjoy Kingdom Fighters 14, because it is definitely stays true to its roots when it comes to the in-game mechanics. Coming at number 10 is a game I actually had to special order from Europe, from England actually. It never got a US release. It's called Anima Gate of Memories. It's actually quite an interesting game. It has elements of many different things, like some of the gameplay reminds me a little bit of a hack and slash. There's other parts of it that are more like a third person, I guess you could say, has also level up elements of like an RPG. But there's also certain parts in the game that feel more like a platformer. So it's like a multi-mix of genres in one game. That's what makes this game pretty cool, honestly. And if you get a chance, go on Amazon or eBay and get this game. I picked this up from England for about $18 brand new. So the price is not bad at all for the game, in all honesty. It's more than worth the like $20 price tag. And get it while you can. And unfortunately, as I said, you can't buy this in America. You can only get it either from like Japan or England. If you're wanting English dub, you'll have to go with England. Well, that's it. Coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 9, my bad. I'm gonna have to go with Kingdom Hearts 2.8. It's a really, really good, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the cinematic movie for what it was, Kingdom Hearts X back cover. I've got most of the gameplay, of course, already uploaded here on my YouTube channel of Kingdom Hearts 0.2, Birth by Sleep, a fragmented passage, which really leads into Kingdom Hearts 3, and it also gives you an idea how beautiful the game is going to be with the Unreal 4 engine. And as well, if you want to see gameplay of course, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD, I also have that complete playthrough here on YouTube. But it's really good. I mean, for the price, 40 bucks. Now it's like 20, I think. But it's still really good, but I can't rank it as high as some of the other stuff on this list. Coming in at number... I know some people may disagree with me on this, but coming in next at number 8 is actually a game right now that I'm playing, and I'm starting to upload gameplay of, and it's called, now this is actually a multi-platform game, of course. It's called, or AER, however you want to pronounce it, Memories of Old. Really good artistic game, and if you enjoy like more artistic, beautiful, surreal games, now mind you, there's a lot of text involved in this game versus some other artsy games out there, but it's really good, it's really fun. I love the mechanics of when you transform into an eagle to fly from floating island to floating island. It's just really fun. I've only just started playing it last weekend, and I can say already in just about 2 hours of playing it, it's a lot of fun. It's obviously going to be a not too long game, 3 or 4 hour game maybe, but it's more than worth your time. And on average, the price of the game, and you can only buy it to my knowledge digitally, you can get either on PSN, you can also get it on Xbox Live. I don't know for PC users if it's on Steam or not. You may have to check. But the price tag on it right now is $14.99, so 15 bucks. That's not too bad, in all honesty. But that comes in at number 8 on the list. Coming in at number 7, and the reason why this isn't getting higher is because it's just an HD re-release. Of course, this is the combo pack of Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5. So you're getting cinematic clips of 358 over 2 days, as well as recoded. And of course you get the full versions of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, which are the original Japanese release versions of the game. I already have it on PS3, but that's why it doesn't get as high. Because I've noticed so far, there's like a couple of bugs here and there that the PS3 release did not have. But given you're trying to cram so much stuff, 4 full games, 2 cinematic clips of games, so basically material though still of 6 games more or less, in one package, that's not bad, especially for now. It's like 40 bucks for this, so it's definitely more than worth your time, because you could spend probably at least 200 or 300 hours in that amount of material. It'll definitely keep you busy for a while with 4 RPG games. Coming in at number... Coming in at number 6. And this may be considered a little bit controversial because I have it so high up on here. But coming at number 6 is Street Fighter V. I genuinely really like the game. I don't like that there's quite a bit of slowdown I've dealt with online. I think they really need to improve on the netcoding. We'll see how things go with the release in January of Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, which I will be picking that up. The release launch of the game is going to be $40 rather than $60, like when this was launched, which you can pick this up for 20 bucks brand new. Pre-owned from GameStop or someone, you can get for probably about $17 or something. So the price isn't bad. It's affordable. You get, of course, story mode is included. You have to download, obviously, but story mode is for free. So, enjoy that. I've already uploaded in the past the story mode of Street Fighter V. It's not the greatest story mode, but I still enjoyed it for the guilty pleasure it was, and it's by far the most character development of any Street Fighter game, let's be honest. But I highly recommend, yeah, you're gonna, unfortunately, like me, you would end up spending a decent amount of money on DLC, which kind of sucks. But still, it's a solid game with great in-game mechanics, and this is maybe one of the best Street Fighter games for newcomers to the franchise, in all honesty. Coming in at number 5 is another game, some people would say probably somewhat controversial being this high. At number 5 is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's right, I put Infinite in at number 5. Why? Because I genuinely really like this game. And I can't wait for the new drop of course, getting to play, obviously, the newest characters. Like, I'll see how Black Widow plays. I'm not liking some of the looks I've seen for gameplay. I am definitely going to be curious, though, to be trying out Winter Soldier, and I especially can't wait for freaking Venom. There's a couple of different combo teams I want to try with Venom, definitely. I actually think something like a Venom and Jetta might be kind of interesting in all honesty. But we shall see. But definitely a fun game, and I actually really like fighting Ultron Sigma. It's kind of nice not facing strictly one giant monster creature like in most games. He's just a little bit larger than normal size. Still fun, and at least he presents a little bit more challenge than some of the past, with the exception of Onslaught. Coming in at number 3, that I highly recommend, number 4, that. Trying to skip one. My bad. I would have to go with, at number 4, the Crash Insane Trilogy. This game is a whole hell of a lot of fun. Getting to see from the ground up, updated graphics and everything of Crash 1, 2, and 3. And unfortunately, they kind of screwed up a little bit with Crash 1. Because they used more certain elements from Crash 2 and 3 in 1. And so that makes the game just a little bit harder in the first game. But with that said, it's definitely more than worth your time and money. Honestly, you're getting 3 full games with updated graphics. They look beautiful, and it's fun. Plus, you can even compete and try to set new, not just your own records and stuff on stages for time speedrunners and stuff, but you can also go online, put your record online, and you can match up against other online records. So that's kind of cool, again, to compete with others online to see who can get the best time, the best overall, see who can speedrun the fastest on those stages. That really puts yourself up against and adds a little extra competition, you could say, to the game. Plus, of course, you have trophies for those who love trophy hunting. But it's more than worth the price tag that it's going for, honestly. Coming in at number 3 is a game that, honestly, I have been really impressed with, and is hands down my favorite fighting game of this generation so far. And that is coming in number 3, Tekken 7. Awesome, awesome game. And I can't wait to start playing Howard Geese. It's going to be fun. And the story mode's a lot of fun also. Definitely challenging with those higher difficulties. I don't like, though, how they treated poor Eddie Gordo with that stupid Lucky Chloe character. I really hate her. And the disrespect she showed to one of the coolest characters in the franchise, I might add. But definitely, it's worth your time. And it has a heck of a roster, in all honesty. It's fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying out, because I actually really like Akuma in this game. He's a little more difficult, and it definitely takes time to get used to. He's a little more complicated with the, of course, game mechanics and fighting style of Tekken over how he plays in the Street Fighter series. Still, it's really fun getting to use him and having awesome matches like Akuma versus Devil Jin and others. That's definitely awesome. It's going to be even cooler now with a new character coming with Howard Geese. Coming at number 2 is a game I honestly did not expect to enjoy, and you actually hear the music of it right now. Even though I've died quite a few times, a little frustrating time to time, still, I've had a lot of fun with the game in general. It sort of has elements of a puzzles with the way you have to jump from rooftop to rooftop, and yes, you probably guessed it by now. My number 2 pick of games you should check out is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. It is seriously a fun and great game. The gameplay is superb. The graphics are crisp and vibrant. Yeah, there's an awful lot of like white with the buildings and stuff. It's like super squeaky clean and stuff. But still, I enjoy it for what it is. You have time runs to compete because it's actually an open world, more or less. So that adds interesting elements to it, I will say. And on time to time you can still expect maybe a little bit of gameplay here or there as I'm playing some of the side missions, because I'm trying to complete side missions in order to unlock more trophies. Number 1, here's a game I did not see coming, that I played a few months back, and yes, I actually uploaded the full gameplay on my YouTube channel here. Number 1 game I highly recommend you pick up, whether it be for PS4 or Xbox One, but as this is a PS4 list. Rhyme. This game is drop dead gorgeous. The artistic style is superb. Not a single bit of talking in the game at all. It's all left up to the presentation of the art style to present the story. The graphics are beautiful. I love the cel shading and art style of the game, in all honesty. It's just a lot of fun, and I can't give any more high praise to Rhyme than possible, in all honesty. But yeah, in my opinion, this is easily the best game so far I've played on PS4. And I highly recommend you try this out yourself. With that said, I'll get ready to cut this video. You can expect in the near future a top 10 recommendation for the PS4. Xbox One. And I will not have on that list any of the multi-platforms that I've already mentioned on this list, because it's kind of unfair to other games with that said. So, we'll see, and I'll be curious to see what you think of that 10 list as well. But yeah, this is a list of 10 games I recommend you try out. You rent from Redbox, or if there's still actually a game of rental store, which there's barely any of those left, or pick it up at GameStop or Best Buy, Walmart, or wherever. But definitely, it's a good game, and I think it's now $20 brand new for Rhyme. It's more than worth it. The soundtrack is drop dead gorgeous, beautiful music. And in general, it's just so immersive. You'll find yourself just getting sucked into the game. It's just... I can't praise the game, honestly, any more than I can. That's all I can say, in all honesty. It's just a really good game, and I hope eventually the developers of Rhyme come out with maybe a sequel to Rhyme or something else. It is kind of a sad ending, and it kind of helps you understand Rhyme a little bit more of what I actually have a theory on what it is. The world the boy ends up in, but I love the puzzles and everything. It definitely adds to that complexity of the world. It allows you to really suck in and enjoy the experience, in all honesty. Sort of like games like Journey and others. And the other game I mentioned here, which I'm doing gameplays of right now, I just love these art style games that rely heavily on the backgrounds, the expressions on the characters, with the art style and the music to tell the story, rather than relying on dialogue and things like that. But anyways, I'll see you all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.